All right, what's up, everyone? So had been trying to figure out this whole thing with the Dead Space situation. What's up, King? How you doing? So, been trying to figure out this whole thing with the Dead Space situation, and it's kind of weird because I went to the store the other day to try to see if they actually sold it inside the store, which unfortunately, in my case, doesn't exist anymore now. So GameStop doesn't sell any older generational games except for I think online and things like that. Glad to see you, chilling. Appreciate you joining, sir. So the only way for me to actually get this and to actually play it is I had to buy it off the PSN store, which is a whole process in order to do it. Let alone logging into the actual PS3 to be able to connect to the PSN store online. So I think I found a I want to say it's a timed version of the game itself, and I believe after the timer is over, then it becomes available to purchase, which I think is like $14. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with some Resident Evil first, and then after Resident Evil, depending on how far I get into it, if I'm able to complete it in one sitting, then cool. It's not a very long game as far as part three, and then we'll jump into Dead Space right after. Now, um, if I have to purchase the game, I gotta wait until the end of the week. That's when I get paid. So other priorities come first, and then that comes secondly. So that is the update in regards to playing Dead Space on PS3. And for anyone who's tuning in on both Twitch and YouTube, for anyone that still has the old PS3 console and the process to log in or connect your PSN account to the PS3, it's not your simple putting your email, putting your password. No, that shit is that's gone. That is gone. That doesn't even exist on there anymore now. I had to do some googling and look up what to do. You have to go, or it's a long process. Long story short, you have to go to PlayStation's website, do something with the login. They send you a code. You then put that code into the actual PS3, and then that'll be your way of logging into the PSN network. Even purchasing games on the PSN network on PS3 is totally opposite. I'll show you guys this real quick, and then we'll get into playing the game. So the store itself, if you have any of your cards or anything linked to your PSN account, what you have to do is if it's any title or any game that you're actually trying to play on or trying to purchase off the PSN network for PS3, you have to add the funds onto your account. So if you wanted to play something that was like $10, and they add the taxes in, so it's going to be 10 plus tax, so it may be 11 and some change. So you have to add probably 15, more than likely add $15 onto the account, then delete your card or delete all your payment options off of the actual account, and that way they can actually use those funds that you added onto your into your profile onto the purchase of what you're trying to make on PS3. So it is like I said, man, it's a long process, much longer process, and another way that you got to get around to actually making some type of purchase for anything on here. But for anyone, like I said, that is still trying to actually uh, go through and make any type of purchase online with when it comes to PSN with PS3, that's the way you have to do it. And unfortunately, it's like long and very long and tedious, extremely long and tedious. So I went ahead and downloaded the I like I said, I guess it's a time version of it, and we'll get to that hopefully tonight. If not, it'll be tomorrow. But in the meantime, we'll get into Resident Evil 3, and we'll just go from there. Give me a second. Got to put the microphone on mute. I got to walk out the room real quick and get me some drink. Be right back. All right, I'm back. I'll be playing with the PS4 controller, so of course the directional pad's gonna work correctly with this. So I gotta use the analog stick, so it's gonna be a little wonky at times. Having to use it. We're gonna go easy mode first.
Resident Evil.
It all began as an ordinary day in September. An ordinary day in Raccoon City. A city controlled by Umbrella. No one dared to oppose them, and that lack of strength would ultimately lead to their destruction. I suppose they had to suffer the consequences of their actions, but there would be no forgiveness. If only they had had the courage to fight. It's true that once the wheels of justice begin to turn, nothing can stop them. Nothing. It was Raccoon City's last chance, and my last chance. My last escape.
This is Chopper Delta, preparing to drop off at area E95070. Over.
What are they?
Waiting orders. Over. All units proceed to Richmond and Victoria.
September 28th, daylight. The monsters have overtaken the city. Somehow, I'm still alive. Okay, we've got to get out of here.
What? What do you think you're talking about? I just lost my daughter out there! How dare you tell me to go back outside?
I'm sorry about your daughter, but there isn't gonna be any rescue. We have to get out of here!
No! I'm not going anywhere! I'd rather starve to death in here than be eaten by one of those undead monsters! Now leave me alone!
What's up, Mr. Def? How you doing, man? mean, I enjoyed the remake too, but they left some stuff out with the remake compared to the original. It's the only downside to it. A lot of key, in my opinion, a lot of key aspects that they didn't include in this one. Or they didn't include in the remake that they left out of this one. Well, out of the, from the original. Yeah, way shorter. Way shorter. It's definitely a lot shorter compared to this one. I mean, outside of that though, I mean, I definitely enjoyed the, what's up, DJ? I definitely enjoyed the original though, but it was just like, comparing the original and the remake, it's like night and day. Graphically, that shit is crazy, but you know, I wish they didn't leave out so much stuff. But thank you guys for joining tonight, though. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, you talking about the tank control. Well, with me using the PS4, yeah, I just started. I'm still at the beginning. With me using the PS4, I can't use the analog stick. I gotta use the, I can't use the directional pad. I have to use the analog stick.
Get away!
Brad, hang in there. Why isn't someone doing something about this?
I didn't know you were still alive, Jill. The police aren't trained for this kind of situation. What could they do? Listen, he's coming for us. We're both gonna die.
What
What are
RE
you
game was that?
saying?
You'll see. He's after STARS members. There's no escape.
That's why these kids are extra loud for no reason. I love them to death, but man, are they loud. Have I played all Resident Evil games? For the most part, yeah. Yeah, for the most part. I'm trying to think if it's one that I have not played. I haven't really played any of the Revelations games and Revelations 2. But outside of that, yeah, I played the majority, if not all of the RE games. I'll check it out, DJ. That's a good idea. I never thought about it, but that's a good idea though. Never thought about that, Mr. Def. I had to think about had to come up with a concept of how I would want to do it, but I think that's a good idea. I would definitely have to come up with a concept for something like that. That'll be a day that I actually have time to sit down and really edit and put some stuff together, come up with a script, the whole nine. So yep, agree with you. It was just satisfying when you blow the heads up on the originals, on the old ones. Very satisfying. I guess we can make some more ammo real quick. One thing. I don't think I need this lighter for right now, not that I can remember. Yeah, I appreciate it. That's a good idea though, man. I do appreciate that. That's definitely a good idea. I just have to, so like I have like certain Resident Evil games. I don't have all of them. There's no way in hell that I will be able to have all of them for one. But didn't want to use the money in buying a lot of these because some of the ones that I played was man, when I actually had like the whole library of like PS3 games and things like that. So I definitely brainstormed some stuff in regards of how I would want to do it and things like that. If I fight with him, then I would get the key card off of whatchamacallit, Brad. But I don't feel like fighting with him. You talking about if you're talking about the original Resident Evil in RE2, I mean RE2 is actually pretty game changer, because that's when we first got like the digitized cutscenes. Besides, you know, the shit that we got from like RE1 with the bad actors, and I mean the voice acting was already pretty bad in that one anyway. But this is a step up from RE2 though, so I would expect it to be better. I remember how excited I was when I first got this. Pops got it for me for Christmas, but you know, at the time he didn't give a shit about wrapping up presents. I'm playing this on the PS3. He didn't care about wrapping up presents. He already knew what we wanted, and he always got it for us. So we already knew what we had got before we had even like had it wrapped up and under the tree and stuff. It got so, I can't say it got so bad, but it got to a point where he was just like, he's like, y'all can just go and play y'all shit early. He's like, I don't care. The only console I didn't play early, even though I knew I had it, was my Super Nintendo. Shit. Yeah, because we was teenagers, man. I mean, I was a teenager, and my sister was like, I can't remember what grade she was in, like, elementary school. But, he would already tell us that, you know, what he got us. You know, especially if it was something that we asked for. So, he just felt like it would be a total waste of time to not just, not let us play what it is that we wanted or whatever. So, when I got this, because I think I got this and WWF SmackDown 2 on PlayStation, and trying to think, was it for Christmas? I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure. Because I remember I was in the house, at my father's house, playing this along with SmackDown, like mad early. And then, like I said, the only thing I didn't play was my Super Nintendo. Like, my father gave it to my mother. My mother then put it in the attic, because we had like a we transformed this house into like, God, how many bedrooms was it? It was like 4 bedrooms, 2 for 1. It was like 4 or 5 bedrooms that my father had turned the house into. So the attic was also its own, like it was like 2 separate rooms in the attic, then 2 rooms downstairs, and then if you wanted to use the basement, you could. So like oh man, you bringing back memories. I actually got that I actually jailbroke my SNES Mini, and I think I got WWF Raw on the Mini now, if I'm not mistaken. And so when to me as a kid, yeah, it was big as shit. But thinking about the house now, it wasn't as big as it seems. And my mother kind of put it in perspective for me. They did some modifications to the house to fit myself, my sister, and my 2 brothers, to have us all have our own room and to be comfortable and stuff too. So yeah. But I remember specifically, I knew my brother was playing the Super Nintendo. I knew he was playing the Super Nintendo because he always had the volume down, had the door closed all the way to the point where like you would have to really like knock on the door, or he would be the only one that would be able to open it and stuff. And then like confirmation for me was Christmas morning. I hooked it up, and he forgot to delete the save file that he had on the Super Nintendo for Donkey Kong Country. I was like, I knew his ass is in there playing it this whole time. I knew it. Another 2 for 1. Yeah, those are the times, man. Those were the times. What Resident Evil games do I own so far? I have Part 1, 2, and 3, Part 4, Part 5. I have Part 6. I didn't realize I had Part 6 in my closet. But Part 6. Well, I have 1 through 8, basically. So from Resident Evil 1 to Part 7 to Village. I have RE2 Remake, RE3 Remake. I guess you could say the remake version of Part 1, the one that came out on the GameCube. I have that one. Do I have anything else? I have the rail shooter game. I think it's Umbrella Chronicles, and God, it's another rail shooter game that they had, that they have. I have that. Trying to think if it's anything else. Trying to think if it's anything else. I can't remember if I have anything else. I think that might be it. I should have fought him and got the goddamn key card off of got the card off of Brad. Yeah, it would have been fun. I think they had an arcade version of what's his name? God, what was the one that they had? Resident Evil Survivor 2. because I remember I had at one point I had Survivor, I had what's the other one? Gun Survivor or something like that. Shit, what was the password? I didn't even see it. I think it's 1001011. 4011. All right, cool. So I pretty much played a lot of like the Resident Evil games, including the kind of like off mainline ones I've played. Yes, that's the one I'm talking about, Dead Aim. Thank you. I did have Dead Aim as well. Brings back a lot of memories, man. Brings back a lot of memories playing that. Man, you still have Dead Aim? Jesus Christ, man. Makes me want to go back and watch a video of it. Just because I remember it, but I don't remember it to the extent of like, you know, knowing it like the back of my head, because it's been, you know, ages since the last time I played that. Yeah, I would, dude, that's the way I feel about it too, Duff, is that if they had taken a lot of this shit from what they did with the whatchamacallit, the things that they added into RE3 remake with the what is it, Resident Evil RE-verse or Reverse or whatever, that still hasn't even came out. And I feel like they should have used that to make an online version outside of, like, you know, trying to have it being like multiplayer and stuff, because I feel like it'd be so much better. That's cool though, man, that you still have that. That's real cool that you still have that. I think I'm just picking up this stuff so I can just put it inside the whatchamacallit. Yep. I think a lot of people just want to Outbreak. I know I just want another version of Outbreak. But, you know, they keep doing this bullshit competitive type thing with, oh man, this is horrible. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Game still haven't even came out yet, and it was paired with Resident Evil Village, and still haven't been able to play it. Besides that one time that they had the beta. Well, I mean, it just can't be any type of co-op game though. It's gotta be good. It's gotta be well thought of. Because what was the other one that they had? Resistance? which is horrible. So not only was Resistance bad, but then you got this thing with this Resident Evil RE verse. It's just dumb. Dumb. Absolutely dumb. Total waste of time, man. Total waste of time. But you know, that's been my gripe with Resident Evil recently. Like they've gotten back in good graces in regards to what they've done with the remakes and stuff, which have been great. You know, now, you know, I'm just waiting to get that announcement about RE4 remake and see what they're going to do with that, because I think that's one of the biggest things that I know a lot of people, including myself, is waiting on to see what they do with that. Love RE4 in the style of RE2 with the blood and gore plus the chainsaw guy. Yeah. I think RE4 it fucked with a lot of people's anxiety, man, from the beginning. How it kind of throws you into it once you get into the town with all those people coming after you. And then, you know, the music just adds another level of intensity. And then just the way that game was just done, man. The way that the game was done was so good. It was so good. Long as hell. Long as hell. And I think one of the things I didn't like about part 4 was that Ashley escort shit. that's what I didn't like about it. We gotta put this shit up so we can grab that. I hated having to escort Ashley, man. Alright, let's put that up. Put that up, put that up. Let's go back and get the gunpowder and then the whatchamacallit. Yeah, it's interesting to see how this remake is going to look, both graphically and then also what they keep original and then what they change up with it. Because if I'm not mistaken, to the information I heard is that they are keeping Resident Evil 4 remake in house. They're not outsourcing it to another company to do, like they did with RE3 remake. Yeah, I think it'll be a lot of upset people, but I have faith. I have faith that they're going to keep it as original as it possibly can be. Because RE4 is like one of the most loved games in the franchise itself. Okay, man, hold on. Fucking dogs. Dogs is fucking me up. Yeah, I don't foresee them fucking this up. I swear to God, if they mess this up, it's gonna be a lot of upset people. A lot of upset people. And I'll probably be one of them too. There's no way they can fuck this up. Yeah, and I mean, I would be. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie and say that I wouldn't be upset, because I wasn't pissed. I was disappointed with part 3 and knowing how much I love part 3, and knowing it like the back of my hand, and the areas that they had included, or the things that they had in the original and what they didn't have in the remake. I was just like, okay, that's missing, and that's missing. It doesn't have this boss, it doesn't have this area, and it's short as shit. Well, the hunters are like everybody's worst nightmare in any Resident Evil game. Definitely mine, tell you that much. Most definitely mine.
What's that?
Calm down, lady. I'm no zombie. My name's Carlos, corporal of.
But it's not
Umbrellas
like the Resident
Biohazard
Evil 3
Countermeasure
remake
Force.
is a bad game,
What's
because it's
your
not.
name?
It's a good game.
Jill.
It's a good game.
Did you just say
But when you
you
compare it
belong
to
to
part 2
Umbrella's
remake,
army?
it's definitely
Yeah.
lacking.
We came
for
all the
sure.
way out here to save you civilians.
But it's still a good title
But the
though.
mission went bad the minute we landed.
Just too short, way too short, and missing a lot of
How did
content.
he find me? Over here.
So the thing
Are you
I can
crazy?
tell you that
You could've
they're
barbecued
missing
both of us.
out of the that I can remember anyway is the clock tower wasn't just like a setting for a boss fight. Like it was an entire area itself,
I
which
need to
included
ask
the
you
boss
something.
fight. So it was a lot to traverse, and
Why
you'll
did
see when we
Umbrella
get
send your
to
team
that
here?
point. It was a
Our
lot
mission is
to
rescue the
traverse,
civilians.
but then it's also missing
How kind of you.
another boss fight,
Considering
which is like
Umbrella caused all this in the
a
first
worm
place, those liars.
as well.
Look, we're just mercenaries, hired hands.
And there's some other stuff that, you know, if I actually go back
No time for
and
talking.
try
If you
to
can believe
remember
me, then join us.
what they have
Think
and what
about
they
it.
didn't have, but that was like one of the things that I definitely remember for sure is knowing that was missing. What can I put up? Well, what can I grab actually? I think it's this. I want to say it's this. And maybe the crank. Maybe the crank. I'll probably be streaming for another hour. Plan on streaming for about 2 hours tonight. Okay, I got you, brother. No problem. What's up with all that?
You're one of the survivors from the rescue team, right? I just ran into your teammate, Carlos.
How did a girl like you manage to survive?
Hey, I'm no ordinary civvy. I'm a member of STARS.
Stars? You mean the RPD Special Force Team?
Hey, is someone wounded back there? Oh, this looks bad.
They're coming. Get ready. Fire. Fire. Stay together.
Calm down. You're safe now. Everything is gonna be okay.
So, Jill, did you decide to help us out? It looks like we're the only ones who survived. We should work together.
No, we can't trust her.
Why? But Sergeant, we need her help. Our unit's down to you, me, and Lieutenant Mikhail. That's it. And Mikhail's hurt bad. If we don't cooperate, we won't be walking away from this mission.
Fine. Then let's go over our plan. We're moving to the clock tower area, which is the designated landing zone for the extraction chopper. Once we get there and give the signal, the chopper will fly in and pull us out.
That's a lot of ground to cover. I don't think we can make it on foot.
The main problem we have is that the landing zone is cut off from here by the fire. So we have no choice but to use this cable car to navigate through it. Fortunately, we can also use it as a moving shield to get us through the worst areas.
That works for me. Good plan, sir.
Okay, people, let's get moving.
Jill, put this on. Jill! Hey, the zombies are getting restless.
I know. I can hear them. What's going on?
Jill!
What's wrong?
They're coming! They must have sniffed us out. They know we're here.
Hey, calm down.
Any objections to my playing hero this time?
What are you doing? Carlos!
Relax. I'm not dead yet.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. That hero stuff is harder than it looks. Ouch, my ears are ringing. We both should be deaf by now. Okay, I'm gonna scrounge up some equipment. There might not be any at our destination.
Wait!
What did you do?
I had no choice. He was about to turn into a zombie. It would have been a threat, so I eliminated it.
But he was still conscious, wasn't he?
He was as good as dead. And it took fewer bullets to kill him now than it would have if he had transformed.
It looks like we're ready to go. Here, take this.
Okay. Nikolai won't be joining us.
I understand. I'll operate the cable car. Let's go. It's looking good. Mikhail!
Mikhail!
of the cable car, now!
Mikhail, wait, don't!
Get out of here! Hurry! Just a little closer.
Mikhail.
No! The brakes are out!
This must be it.
All right, so we are going to end the stream here. I think this is a good point, right at the clock tower. So tomorrow we're not coming back on. I'll try to do 2 streams again. One will be early in the afternoon and one will be later on in the evening. And we should be able to finish this up in the 2 streams tomorrow, depending on how fast we get through the rest of the stuff. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for tuning in, and have a good night, everybody, and get some rest. And I'll see you all